Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there was a beautiful garden where hummingbirds used to live. These birds were very special because they had the most beautiful and colorful feathers, and they could fly faster than any other bird in the world. The hummingbirds were always buzzing around, from flower to flower, collecting nectar and spreading pollen. But one day, the flowers in the garden started to wilt and dry up, and the hummingbirds could no longer find any nectar to drink. They searched and searched, but there was nothing left for them to eat. One of the oldest and wisest hummingbirds, whose feathers were a shimmering emerald green, gathered all the other birds together and said, "We need to find a way to save our garden and ourselves. We must go on a journey to find the nectar that will bring life back to our home." So, the hummingbirds flew off on their journey, soaring high above the clouds and dipping down into valleys and forests. They flew for many days and nights, until they finally came upon a beautiful field filled with flowers of all colors and shapes. As they approached the field, the hummingbirds noticed that the flowers were all drooping and wilting, just like the ones in their garden. But as they got closer, something magical happened. The hummingbirds began to hum, and the flowers started to perk up and bloom. The hummingbirds were amazed and thrilled, and they knew that they had found the solution to their problem. They realized that the sound of their humming was actually a magical power that could revive wilted flowers and bring life back to the land. From that day on, the hummingbirds continued to hum as they flew around the garden, and the flowers grew strong and healthy once again. And every time the hummingbirds hummed, they were reminded of their great adventure and the magical power of their beautiful music. And that, my dear children, is why hummingbirds hum. They hum to bring life and beauty to the world around them, and to remind us all that sometimes the greatest magic lies within us.